All right, welcome to week 53 in the rise of Obticeo. I started this account January 1st of 2022, so it's just over a year old. Do weekly updates on this account. We did use the hyperdrive bundle to get this thing going. So it's a hyperdrive account, 1 year old. Just got the profundity unlocked, and we're going to go through the weekly update here on the live stream. Interact with you guys, answer any questions you got, talk about any account building questions you might have, and whatever else might come up in the chat. Always a fun time. So as we're starting out, we're at 3.85 million galactic power right now, added 40,000 in the last update. 22 relics, 33 zetas, 7 omicrons. Shock T clones are still getting us top 200 in the arena. Profundity is now getting us top 5 again. Thank goodness we're back in the crystals for top 5 fleet. And, the target was going to be CLS for next week, but we already got him done. So we're going to target Chewpio 2 weeks out. He has a double furnace, I think, for his Gear 13 requirement. So take a couple weeks. Whenever you have duplicate pieces on the right side, it always takes a little longer. So a couple weeks out, we should get Chewpio. He's not even 7 stars yet. We're still building him. We got 12 shards yet to go. So, yikes. All right, the energy plan for next week, Vandor, Wicket, Chewpio, Bindo, Mission, and we'll see. We'll see what we can fit in there for other farms, maybe. In fleet, B1 is done. So fleet energy, B1 is done now. And we're just going to be focusing on building up the fleet, using the fleet energy for relic gear. We're not going to farm any ships at all for the moment. I might work on that Raven's Claw or whatever. There's a lot of ships that I should work on, but for right now, we're just going to let that take a backseat. We're going to chill and use all of our fleet energy for relicking stuff. We'll work on speed in mods, maybe a few tenacity mods for my CLS team. The refresh strategy is, I didn't fix that again. Yeah, my refresh strategy is right now 3 of everything every day I can get it. So with the extra crystals from fleet, I'm just going crazy with the Cantina refreshes. I needed to fix that, and I didn't. All right, in the Cantina, we're just feeding the Shard Shop. The Guild Activity Store, we're feeding, just trying to keep a warehouse of everything at 100. In Squad, buying gear. We'll do a little Prestige. I still have 1,500 Prestige. I don't feel like I'm pressed for Prestige right now. Feeding the Shard Shop out of the Galactic War Store and the fleet, and just kind of trying to buy some stuff out of fleet if I don't have it. In Guild Event Store, we're just working on Negotiator and Hermit Yoda. And in the Shard Shop, we're getting as many of those Gear 13 purple and golds as we can, and then good gear purchases. I do need to start thinking about the Jedi Training Rey part of Jedi Master Luke, so we need to get those characters up and running. I've been farming Holdo here and there for extra stun guns, so we're going to drop that. And we'll farm Stick Ray a little bit, but we also need to potentially buy that out of the Guild Activity Shop to save myself the energy of farming it. Don't really want to farm it. But, so we'll see. And then I got to build the veterans for that journey, and that's just more Cantina farms, and I put an oof behind that because there's just so much pressure on my Cantina energy right now in this account. It's crazy. We need the Chief Chirpa finished out. We need signal data. We need lots of stuff. So what'll happen, I'll have to build these characters, and I'll probably have a few of these relic characters that I build that have to stay, relic 1, 3, 4, whatever I can get them to for that week, and then we'll finish them up to higher relic levels later. So we'll slack off a bit on the signal data, but keep the unlocks under control. I was also looking at gas, and the interesting thing with the gear changes, I find that these background teams that I'm working on, what I call the tier 2 teams, they're getting developed so much faster that I can reasonably plan out the things that are going to happen, you know, sometime within the next 3 or 4 months without too much trouble. So while we're working on JTR, gas isn't that far off either. B1's done. We have most of the shards that we need for everything. We've got Asajj. We've got all the stuff. We just need to put gear on it. So we'll put it somewhere there in the background. Each week when we're done gearing the characters that we need, we'll check in on that gas journey and see what we can do. And then as we finish out some of these other tier 2 priorities, we'll get on to that. So for the second tier projects, of course, Ewoks are top of that list. We want to get a full Relic CLS team, including C-3PO running if we can. And the Ewoks are not ready yet. We got to make a really big push on this. Savage, we might get the opportunity to even relic Savage as an interlude here. If I can't get C-3PO done, I might stick Savage in there as a relic. I still want to get Padme higher gear, and then I put the Jedi Training Ray and gas. The Jedi Knight Revan stuff we still have to farm. That's way out in the future. We don't really need Jedi Knight Revan until we have the Jedi Knight Luke unlocked. So we need it, but it's not urgent. So those bottom 3, you know, I can just fill in the gear as we go and get those journeys ready. And the Jedi Knight Revan journey, we really have a lot of shards to get for that. We have to farm everything, so it's quite a ways off on that one. But yeah, so we'll keep those as the second tier projects. And like I've been doing, I'll keep this up. I've taken the CLS team off as a second tier project because everything but C-3PO is pretty much done. It's not really a second tier project anymore. It is my top tier project for relicking. So took it off the list, and this is what it looks like. So whatever we have to start with on the account, we're going to get in there. I might put one gear tier on L3. We've been waiting on that. So I might hit L3 with one gear tier, and then we'll just focus down those Ewoks. So that's the plan. That's what I'm thinking for the account going forward. I see chat over here going crazy, so at this point we'll check up on chat. Got Cody Lay in the house, ADL, Roman Sobek, Lick Saber deployed, like sabers, lick sabers, whatever you got, lick 'em, like 'em, light 'em, force crush, lightning, total annihilation, using Nihilus's skill to annihilate the like button entirely so it disappears off your screen and can't be revived. Anything you want to do to that like button is okay with me as long as you tap it an odd number of times. 13 is fine, 17 is fine. Any prime number you want to use that's an odd number is fine by me. Just not 2. Any prime number but 2. Or 0. I guess technically 0 is a prime number, so you have to... Any prime number past 2 is appropriate for hitting the like button. All right, who else we got? Alex RG says, hey, everyone. Graham Case says, let's go. Scottish Salty Gamers here. Dusk Cannon's here. Hey, Lord of Hunger. Who else? Sean Unavailable says hi. Nice. Got a bunch of cool people in the house. All right. Graham Case says, I just relic Chewpio and it was a pain. Now on to the profundity requirements. Lord of Hunger says he unlocked Maul today. Nice. Got Maul going. I unlocked something today. Not on this account, but on my Loquitur account. Yeah, I unlocked Sweaty Ben. So, what happened to my snaz? Where'd my snaz go? Uh-oh. That's not good. I can't seem to stop the time to rise. Not ideal. Let's see if we can get that off of here somehow. Stop. All right, we got it off of there. There you go. On the Loquitur account, we got Sweaty Ben. ready to go. I don't know what I'm going to use him for, but we got him. Yeah, I got him unlocked, so that was interesting. A nice little discovery or thought or whatever we want to call it, but I figured out that if you did the $10 pass each time in Conquest and got box 5, you would get 330 shards, so we did it. We got Ben. On the loquitur, though. I just relic Chewpio. It was a pain. Yeah, the double furnaces are not nice. DL going for JML. Yeah, I committed to it and I'm going for it. I really think in hindsight, even with profundity, I should have done a different GL. If I had done a different GL, then I could have worked on the Ewoks in the background, got 3PO running. I could have got Jedi Training Rey up and running. I could have done all that stuff in the background as I was building like an SLKR. And then after SLKR going into Jedi Knight Luke, I would have had all these characters built. I wouldn't have like all this crazy pressure on the Cantina farms at the same time. I could have, easily farmed these characters out of the Cantina during another GL journey. And then slid right into JML as my second GL. So live and learn, but trying to build all this stuff while you're actually on the journey, nope. Don't like it. Not going to recommend it. I think JML is a fantastic second Galactic Legend. And, maybe even Jabba's a better second Galactic Legend. Do something else first. Get Jedi Knight Luke, get Jabba. Then go for JML as your third. I think there's paths there. But I think either JML or Jabba as your first GL, it's a thumbs down for me. Don't like it. It's too much stuff to manage all at once. And you could manage it as your tier 2 projects while you were doing a different GL. Like if you built Rey, it'd be perfect. I should have built Rey on this account. I would have built Jedi Training Rey anyway while building Rey. Would have rolled right in. Would have been fantastic. Live and learn. He leads well into Jabba. Yeah, once I build JML, I might as well just go straight into Jabba, right? Yeah, absolutely. Almost done with BAM, then straight to Executor so I can get those sweet Fleet Arena crystals. Yeah. That's the way to go. Hey, everyone, do the battles on Geo Territory battles, or is there a limited amount in lower... I don't want to drop star potential. So the first 2 zones in Geo Territory battles aren't bad. If you have a Geo team, you should clear 3 or 4 waves on the first one. They force you to use Poggle lead, so it's kind of janky, but you can get 3 out of 4 with a pretty weak Geo team. With a Vader team, with a decent Trooper team, you can get 3 or 4 waves in the first zone. The second zone, about the same thing. If your teams are weak by the time you hit zone 3, you might clear 1 or 2 waves, and then in zone 4 you'll probably get 1 wave or no waves. But yeah, if you've got some decent starter teams, you can get some clears. I mean, a Relic Vader by himself under a Palpatine lead should get 3 or 4 waves cleared in Darkside. Hope that's the question you were asking. Nice. I'm only hitting top 20 with a 4-star Executor, trying to unlock Ebonhawk so I can punch up against 7 stars. Yeah, try the 5 stars. 5-star Executor is a lot better than 4-star. I was able to beat 7-star Executors with 5-star. I was thinking about saving for shards, but they're so expensive. Yeah, the ship shards, it's pretty expensive. Zymergy says, what's the plan for him with no Rey? Just ride the bench? Oh, yeah, no, I mean, the whole point is to have the characters, right? Whether I need him or not, I mean, I'm not going to invest a whole lot of gear and build Ben Solo right now, but I have him. He's 7 stars. I have him for when I need him. That's the important thing. Oh, man, I didn't think of it. I should have never unlocked him. I should have left him unactivated just to see if the character's not activated, if it would still show up in the proving grounds. Yeah, I wonder about that. Oh well. Yeah, no plan for Ben Swolo. Just I just have him for when I need him. Hobo solo. Get Ben. That's funny. Going on a Bendar. He won't be doing much without Ray. Did you spend crystals on him? No. It was just so basically I spend $10 per conquest. So 3 rounds of that means $30. So basically I'm spending $30 to have Ben solo, and I'll be spending $30 to have the ship. I won't have Grand Inquisitor, but I'll have the ship. And then as soon as I ever get Grand Inquisitor, I don't have to go looking for the ship. I don't have to build it. So in this way, I'll just be able to grab all the Conquest characters and have them. That's the goal. Personally, I would do Jabba next since he's got overlap with JML. Yeah, that's best. But I'm just saying, if I was to, in trying to build the guides for 2023, there's going to be no path that I would say build JML as your first Galactic Legend. I can't get behind that. Profundity is fine as a first big project, but then a different GL. JML is not it. It does not show up in Proving Grounds. I was in that situation with Razor Crest and it was locked after I passed 330. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't have Razor Crest unlocked and it disappeared. Nice, okay. Can you use Swolo with SK, Starkiller? I guess. I don't have Starkiller, but I guess. There was a hello there, so my General Kenobi was just a reply. Yeah, people saying hello there. Conquest Pass comes with a lot of other goodies too. Yeah, it's a pretty good value. For $10, yeah, you get your money's worth. On the Loquitur account, I originally started out saying I was going to spend $20 a month. So I did for a little while, and then I played free-to-play for probably about 8 months, and now I'm just spending $10 per conquest. So I don't mind spending a little bit on the account. It was never a totally free-to-play account anyway. Obticeo, similarly, I mean, it's a free-to-play after the Hyperdrive bundle, but I did buy the Hyperdrive bundle, so it'll never be a free-to-play account, so to speak. Is it a better value than buying crystals? If you're able to refresh all energy types every day, then it's a better value than buying crystals. If you can't get all of your refreshes, then I would say buy crystals and make sure that you get your refreshes. You got to have 3 regular, 3 fleet, 3 mod every day no matter what. And you have to be able to do at least 6 on Cantina every week. If you're not doing that, crystals is the very best thing you could do with any money that you spend. Just for the Cantina refreshes alone. Keep working on mods, keep working on Cantina refreshes for sure. These are the rewards for Obticeo out of box 6. Sad. It's pretty pathetic on the character shards. It's some nice loot here. We've got some injector handles, some gold stuff here that helps. Zetas are nice. Slicing materials are always appreciated. 50 of these. It's all good. 60k Datacron stuff. So that's pretty good. Can't wait to get into hard mode though. I think I'll be much happier in hard mode. Just another consumer says he lacks the tag. Ben Solo has unaligned force user. He's an UFU. I mean, you could use him in the UFU slot. Does Swolo still work with resistance? Oh, that's what you're talking about. No, he doesn't have the resistance tag. He's just attacker, UFU. That's it. That is it. If all allies were light side at the start of the battle and there's any version of Rey, good things happen. Yeah, I don't know how good he is unless you have GL Ray. And even for GL Ray, I mean, it doesn't feel like he's as big of a deal for Ray as Cat is for JMK, for example. Cat with JMK is a huge change. Ben Solo with Ray it's okay. It's alright. It's alright. If Solo had resistance, you could use him in JTR. Alright, well, let's get into this account building stuff. That's what we're here for. First things first, Commander Luke Skywalker. The last piece I built on him was actually this piece because I'm completely out of med packs. I actually had to farm those med packs to get him ready for the week. But I figured I had two options. I could either be patient, wait for the med packs and get him next week, or I could go ahead and farm up like the last 5 that I needed. So I went ahead and did that. Yeah, we'll get him to Relic just for GAC, right? I mean, might as well. We're in 3v3. CLS Han Chewie's pretty darn good for 3v3, I've heard. Don't know if I should keep him on offense or put him on defense or what. We've got him at Relic 3 now. Let's take a look. I think maybe taking Chewbacca to 5 would be better. I think we've got Han at 5. So we got Han to 5. Let's, if we can Relic up, let's Relic up here. Get more levels on Chewbacca. Oh, that looks good. We're going to be able to get 5 on him and still go back to Luke, it looks like. At least get Luke to 4. Oops. That's not what I wanted. TK was ice fishing again. What's up, y'all? Yeah, I saw that cooler full of fish, man. TK posted a picture with an ice chest with cold fish and cold beers. Doesn't get much better than that. Man, I grew up in the Midwest. I did some ice fishing. Clear Lake, Lake Ponset, east side of South Dakota. If you get in out of the wind, you get you a little shack, get a little shelter built and sit out there on the ice. Get some warm clothes on. It's not even that bad. You just kind of just chill out, literally chill out. Pretty fantastic. 4-day trip, said TK. We did pretty well. Nice. All right, so we've got CLS, Han, and Chewie all reliced up now. Let's go to these squads and take a look at my second tier stuff here. I've got this second tier work I've been working out of. I think we're going to go ahead and hit this L3 just to make sure. Oh, we only have 2 of those, though. You know what? Skip it. Let's get those. Let's get up here and walk these walks. We got to walk the walk and talk the talk. Oh my goodness, we can't even level him up. We need too many of these. Well, that's a showstopper. How are we going to get these Ewoks running? That piece cost 15 out of the shop. Let's see what Chirpa needs. Okay, Chirpa doesn't need the same thing at least. All right, let's think about this. See how many crystals we've got. These are now 7.5 out of the shop, right? No, they changed the price. They changed the price on them. We've got 1,600 crystals, so we have plenty of crystals in the bank. We could buy 100 of them at 8 crystals per shard. That gets us Elder. We just need to do the 5-star event this week. I need to do the 5-star event. Ah, man. That would be so much farming if I had to farm these. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to buy 100 of those. A Hondo. Upgrade this Elder. Okay, now he needs them again here. Look at that. So this gets him to gear 12. Okay. Let's get some stuff on him here. Get his Omegas applied. Chief Chirpa. Hit an upgrade here. Paplu is the next one that we want to pay attention to. Get a nice beefy Paplu going on. Take him to gear 12 as well. Why not, right? Get him to gear 12. Let's not hold back. I ain't putting a Zeta on this bear, though. What does he take? Stun cuffs. This is super annoying. Oof, oof, oof. The thing is, if I take him to gear 12, then I can put 6-dot mods on him. Once you have 6-dot mods on him, man, everything's easier. One stun gun here. Let's go ahead, bump him up a level. This level is free of stun guns and Carbantes. How much of this do we have? Lots. Alright. Overgeared Ewoks. There ain't no party like an overkill party. Let's do it. Tebow. See what we can get on Tebow here. Oh boy, that's a stun gun. You know what? I think Tebow's just gonna chill. Tebow's gonna be the Ewok that just dies. I think I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Back to this again. We could buy 20 of them for 160 and then farm some up. I don't want to buy any more of them. That's as much as I want to buy for this week. Let's see. Let's see if this can get us the 5-star completion. It should be good enough. Who's got good mods? Radis has pretty good mods, right? Pretty good speed substats. Let's take a look here real quick. Speed 13, 16, 11. Never mind. I thought Radis had better mods than that. Get out of here, Radis. Let's look at a clone. A Dash Rendar? He doesn't have that great of mods either. Cassian. Mon Mothma, I think, might have good mods. Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. 15 speed, 15, 19, 25, 23. 6-dot mods. Alright, let's assign this loadout. We're going to make a new one. Walking the dog. Save that loadout. And then we're going to take a look at, see who's our fastest character. I think probably Gideon. Probably Gideon. So let's see what kind of mods Gideon has and Rex. Ooh, he's even got a... This is fast. He's fast. Let's hit speed here, guys. You ready to hit speed here? Let's hit speed on this mod. Oh. Not enough stuff. Wah. Alright. Let's make a loadout here. And we're going to slap that onto that Ewok. We're not going to go crazy with the mods right now. What we're going to try to do, we're just going to try to soup up the Elder and see if, just with him being good, if that's enough. Alright, we'll create a loadout from his mods so that we can put them back once we're done. Put Gideon's mods onto him. Confirm that. Let's go. Journey guide. C-3PO. Let's get C-3PO unlocked. I did the C-3PO event without Wicket or Low Gray, Gas event without Relic B1, and Chewbacca without Bosk. Painful experiences. That sounds like torture. That's like, why would you do that to yourself? Okay, is this... Dispel all buffs. Goodbye. Get rid of buffs. Let's get some days going on here. Some days and confuse. Let's just see if we can kill this Chewbacca. I'm not going to heal Tebow. Don't even care. We'll call Elder to assist. Alright, oh, come on. Come on, stealth boy. Alright, let's hack away. Just do that. Let's this dispels all debuffs, right? So we can get rid of that. We didn't get the res. I think there's a resurrect on that, or a chance to resurrect. Yeah, fine. It's a recovery. We're not going to use that. Oh, Paplu going down. Yikes. Yikes. Elder's not got a res up yet. 2 Ewoks down. Not looking good for the home team at this point. Alright, let's try again. Hey, we got Chirpa back. Paplu back. That's good. Oh man, I'm going to have to mod more Ewoks. I really don't want to mod more Ewoks. I feel like this team is fine. Maybe we need better mods on more than just Elder. I thought maybe we could get through it with this. It's not to be. You know what? I'm just gonna kill the tank. I had some luck before just killing the tank first. See if we can do that. Was thinking it would be funny to relic my Jawas after I get Java down the roads. Thoughts? Relic Jawas is one of those things where there's a use for them in the game. They can be pretty nasty. I mean, I don't want to fight Relic Jawas. But what did you give up instead? That's the thing. What was it that you could have built that you spent those resources building the Jawas? So that's the problem I have with it. It's not that they're not good. It's just the missed opportunity cost on something that probably would have been much better. All right, let's get our chief back. I'll just keep attacking over here. Get the fire off of him. With him stealthed, maybe he stays alive a little longer. Just need that Elder to get over there and attack more. Yeah, we'll heal up. Man. Yeah, that the Elder gets the expose on him and they're like, must attack expose. Almost like the AI knows what it's doing. Paplu is the weakest link. We may need to Gear 12 this Paplu and put good mods on him after all. That's what I had to do on my other account. I realized that I could probably do this if I was willing to sit here for 2 hours looking for the right RNG. But I kind of don't care. You know, I'd rather be efficient and use my time on other things. Just keep using the mixer. We're just going to attack. We're not going to use the heal. We'll use it over here. Get an assist off the Elder. Alright. This looks like it may not be horrible. Get some foresight up. Make things harder. Of course, R2 doesn't care. He's just like, I'll put you on fire. You can't dodge this. Does everybody remember the scene where that fire comes from? Where he's like at the bottom of the elevator and he gets attacked by a bunch of stormtroopers and he like poops out a bunch of oil and lights it on fire. That scene cracks me up. Man, I still laugh every time. Even though I know what's going to happen, it's somehow hilarious, him just lighting them on fire while they're running around like the Three Stooges. Alright, yeah, we'll heal up. Throw a heal on, get some debuffs removed. Throw a flag at him real quick. I don't know why, but that last skill doesn't look like his axe. It looks like he's carrying a flag. Okay. Let's just keep working on R2. Call Elder. Do your job, Elder. Get in there. Alright. Princess Leia. Everybody else is holding up their hand. They've all realized my tactical superiority here with clicking buttons on Ewoks. Obviously far superior to your ability to click buttons against my Ewoks. So surrender already. Just sit down on the ground with the rest of them. 3PO's like, you know what? In this mode, I don't give up. The Golden God persists. From my point of view, can't take damage anymore. Must be easy from here, right? Alright. Bam. Get out of here. DL, will you be streaming until JMK unlock? JML? What do you mean, will I be streaming until then? I mean, I don't intend to quit the Obticeo account right now. If that's the question you're asking, then the answer is I intend to continue to play this account. So, yeah, I'm planning to play it through JML. We'll see. We'll see what happens from there. There's a few people that messaged me specifically and said that they've been kind of copying the Obticeo journey and they would appreciate it if I kept going because they're, you know, basing some of their own account building off of what I'm doing. So, I mean, that's the whole point, was to kind of, you know, help people make account building decisions, and for better or for worse. So, yeah, we'll fight through the JML. All right. Out of Carbantes. 350 Carbantes for the week. 350. Done and gone. What Zeta do we want on him? We want the Zeta about the oh my goodness. Right, so we can inflict confuse on everybody. Yeah, we have enough Zeta materials for it, so poof. We'll go straight for it. This one's an Omega, I believe. Yeah, we'll get that Omega. Oh my goodness. Talk about oh my goodness. Look at my Omegas. I'm running out of Omegas. Yikes! That's a Zeta that we don't want. This guy has way too many skills. Just enough, I suppose. Alright. Cyborg relations. This one's an Omega as well. 155. It's weird. When I'm under 200 Omegas, I feel naked. I'm almost out. All right. Get him going. Now, we've got a mod filter. We can just put simple mods on him. So we'll mod a character. You know what? Let's do mod work first. All right, so first things first, we're going to go back to Ewok Elder. We're going to put normal mods back on him. Go back into the loadouts. Put the mods that he started with back on him for now. We can always slap him back on there next week. I have 2 weeks to get the 7-star unlock on him. So, not much time. That team's ready to go, though. I mean, if I gear 12 Paplu and put good mods on him, you know, we're good to go. I don't even think we need much more gear on anybody. Put Gideon's mods back on him. Okay. All right. Let's get back into squads. Oh, look, it's got all kinds of new recommendations for me now that I have C3PO. It's like, ooh, look at all the stuff you can do with C3PO. Nice. You funny, game. Get those recommendations out of here. All right, let's go back to our second tier work. We got C3PO. We can go in here. Boot. Droids. 3PO. Okay. Now, let's see. Is there anyone else in here? Did we throw away? Oh, man. Oh, man. I put together 3PO and Chewie. Okay. Yeah, that one we kept. That one we kept. Okay. So I already pre-crafted the gear for 3PO and Chewie to make sure that as soon as we get him, that the gear was saved. I didn't check when we took Elder to gear 12. We might have used up one of those pieces, but we didn't. I am saved, not by competence, but by luck. Okay. All right. So I'm willing to do a little bit of mod work and stuff on the stream today if you guys want to see it. Play around with mods. K2SO. What do we have to... Oh, that would use up my stun gun. Man, that is tempting. I like K2SO. Gear 11's good enough for now, though. All right. How much money do we have? 32 million. We're going to run this down to 20 million is what we're going to do. So we'll do that. And give him some upgrades here. Probably gear 8, right? Probably stop at gear 8. But we still lit up. Mark 3. We still got enough of those. I'm going to hold off. We'll do one character there. We'll do one character. These guys are already started, though. There's really not a lot we can do here on this row. Asajj can get a gear tier. Oh, why not? Let's give it to her for now. We're going to hold off there. We'll just put a little bit of stuff into these gas wrecks. And next week, you know, I might build one of these characters up to gear 8, you know, over the course of the weeks. Slowly but surely chip away at it. Somewhere in the background. I don't want to do too much because I feel like if I use up all those Mark III holo projectors, then next week I won't have them for some character that I really want them for. Yeah, I don't think we really want to build Bastila yet. So that's about gonna do it. That's gonna... Maybe another gear tier on Chirpa, and then Paplu is another... two more stun guns for Paplu. That's a pretty big commitment. That's a pretty big commitment. So we're gonna, yeah. I just don't want to do like a million years of RNG. So Chirpa needs the pads. Okay. We'll leave them at the top, and over the course of the next 2 weeks, we'll finish out Chirpa. We'll get 3PO to 7 stars. The idea is to relic 3PO and Chewie 2 weeks out, and then relic C3PO as the next without creating a gap in my relic timing. If I do have a gap in my relic timing, then probably I will just do Savage while I'm waiting on 3PO. That could be a plan. Alright, well, let's look at mods real quick, guys. You want to see that? Try to catch up on chat. I'm way behind on chat. The missions, they're nightmares. They're finally over. 5s after doing tier 7 of the C3PO. Lord of Hunger says streamed for several months. Yeah. Yep. The plan is to keep going. Any plans on when you're going to release the Hope of the Rebellion guide? I made a lot of progress on it over the weekend. I got 2/3 of it done. The goal is to try to get it done this weekend. So hopefully it'll be out for next week. I've posted the initial the initial strategy. So like the pictorial is posted. So if you really want to look at that, it's in the Ask Loquitur channel. You can see it over there. I think it's funny that someone out there is experiencing unlocking the legendary C3PO, and the moment is ruined by CG's buy our packs. How do you get so many Omegas? I always have 0 Omegas and 0 purple mats. How do I have Omegas? I don't spend them. So if you look at my characters, like most characters, I go to 7, but I don't put on the Omegas. Yeah, I mean, just like random characters, just I don't finish the skills. We could probably even look at characters that I have that are up and running. Where's a mediocre character? Biston, maybe? No, I maxed him out for the ship. But yeah, a lot of characters. Of course, I'm picking all the characters where I do have the Omegas. But yeah, I mean, I just don't do it, right? So I just leave these Omegas off. Generally, unless it's a game-changing Omega or it's a character that I'm taking to relic. Characters that I'm going to relic, I typically will finish out. But yeah, a lot of these characters just don't get Omega skills even if I'm working on them. Yeah, see? All this stuff. I just don't put them on. Even the level 3 of the payout. Just, you know, if he goes to Relic someday, I'll get working on it. But man, until he's either in a good team and needs them, yeah, here you go again. No Omegas anywhere. So that's how I have them. I don't use them except on characters that I'm finishing. I hoard them. And I don't mind. Like when I look at them, I don't feel like I need to spend them. All right, let's go take a look at mods. Do you guys want to see mods? People have told me that they want to see more mod stuff, so I'll go ahead and do mods. For the people who don't want to see it, they can just fast forward past it. So we'll just do the whole routine here. We're going to look for 4-dot mods. Get rid of those right away. Goodbye. This whole routine that I'm going to do is explained in Mod Mastery number 6. It goes through everything in detail. Ooh, look at this. A tenacity with speed. Potency with defense, I'm not going to build. That doesn't have tenacity on it. Offense with defense, I'm not going to build. Yeah, these, not going to do that, not going to do that. This has tenacity on it, so I'll leave that one alone. That one's no good. No good. Defense with defense could be interesting. Tenacity with tenacity, we're going to take a look at that one for sure. Alright, so we sell all these garbage stats. And let's just take these to 12. Let's take them to 9 and see what it looks like. Oops. So we can change this to less than 15 real quick. And we can see them. Let's take them to 12. Why not? Okay. This tenacity mod. Oh, it's okay. No speed at all, though. This tenacity mod got 14 speed. Ooh-wee! Lock that baby up. Alright. Defense with tenacity. This thing didn't hit tenacity at all. It didn't hit this tenacity substat. If those 4 rolls were in tenacity, I would keep it even without speed. It'd be a garbage mod, but it'd be good for tenacity, and I'd keep it, but goodbye. Accuracy with speed. I have like 1 accuracy mod that I've kept. We'll get rid of that one. We don't need it. Defense with defense. That could be interesting. We'll keep it. Defense, 9 speed sub. Not good enough. And then that tenacity mod with tenacity, we'll keep that just for now. I'm going to lock it. I'm going to lock it so I don't sell it. At some point in the future, if I have 3 or 4 like that, even if I have 2 or 3 like that, I'll probably sell a couple of them. But we'll keep them for now. All right. We could do the arrow sort. I'm good on arrows right now. I kind of don't care. So let's take all of our grays to 6. We've got enough money that we've been working all of our grays over here. So we're going to upgrade them to 6. Everything with speed will disappear. We're going to go in here and eliminate the ones, oops, that have crit damage. We'll give them a second chance. Sell everything else. And we'll look at this again. Alright, so finish and slice the grays. Select everything, take it to 12. And I should have sold the 3 speed mods before I did that. This doesn't have tenacity, so probably not going to slice it. Health with an offense mod, probably not going to slice it. This has tenacity on it, that's interesting. 4 speed here, 4 speed here. Man, I got a lot of 4 speed. This doesn't have tenacity on it. This doesn't have tenacity, but it does have offense. Could be interesting for us. Kind of see where it goes. All right, we'll start there. We'll sell off what we know we don't want. Then we'll go back out here. We'll look at our slicing materials. I feel like the tenacity mods with tenacity are probably the ones that we want to slice first. I thought I had a tenacity. This is the only one with tenacity? Oof. Alright, let's see if we hit speed or tenacity. Nope. Garbage. Well, let's take a look at this one. 5 speed. Mediocre stats. Boo. 2 flat stats there. 2 flat stats here. No tenacity on it. Man, I don't even know if I want to work on a tenacity mod that doesn't have tenacity. This isn't bad. We can take a poke at this real quick. I give triangles a little more opportunity. One shot, one miss. Nothing else here is inspiring me. This isn't bad. The flat stats defense. Let's take one slice. Nope. Alright. The rest of them I'm looking at. I don't feel like I want to slice them, so goodbye. See you later, gray mods. Alright, let's do our filter here. Take everything. Oh, no, not sell. Not sell. Oof. Lots of them with no speed. Look at all this no speed. Tons of no speed. Not even any crit damage triangles in here for me to try to save. We're going to look at tenacity mods and see if there's any tenacity mods that have tenacity even without speed. This one does. So let's save that back. That one does. This one does. This one has potency main stat with a tenacity. I don't know. I'm not going to use that. No tenacity there. This one has tenacity. This one has tenacity. This one has tenacity. So we'll sell off the rest and these tenacity mods that already have the tenacity substat somewhere in there. We'll go ahead and give them a chance. If they hit tenacity multiple times, we'll keep them. This one did. It's the only one. So we'll select everything. This is the only one that we're going to keep. Everything else failed. Alright, let's go to DC slicing. Select all. Upgrade to 12. Well, let's see what we got. Let's see if we got any. Oh, this is nice. 10 speed. Yeah, it's an arrow though. That's it? That's all we got? One green mod at 10 speed? Oof. Blue mod at 10 speed here. 3 hits for 12 speed. This one's pretty nice. 3 for 15. That's worth taking a poke at. Let's go ahead and slice it up. We can take another hit here, see if we get it on. Hey, 20. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling the dice. 21 speed. Here we go. 6 speed, 6 speed, 6 speed, 6 speed, 27 speed mod. All right. You can do it. Here we go. 6 speed, 27. Nope. Go. 27. Protection. And we still have one more slice on it. Make sure we lock that mod. 21 speed, pretty good though. 12 on 3 rolls is not inspiring. That's not something I want to pay attention to. 3 with 11. 3 with 12. 2 with 10. 3 with 10. Oh my goodness, that's awful. 2 with 10 on Biston. We'll take one shot at that. See if we hit. Nope. Okay. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Okay, back in. Let's go back to manage mods. We'll go into our purple and gold filter here. Take all of the purple mods to 3. And then we will... This is the most depressing filter out of everything. Looking at all these mods that have all these stats and no speed anywhere to be seen. Makes me sad. Away they go. Alright. And we'll select everything here. Go to 12. And let's go to Slicing. See if there's anything inspiring here. We're looking for purple mods that have a bunch of speed hits. 14 is just not inspiring. 14 is kind of like the minimum for me to 6-dot it. 14 on 3 rolls for gold. 18 on 4 rolls. We're looking for like a 16 on 3, like this right here. 16 on 3 rolls is interesting. We've got some materials to 6-dot that and slice a little bit. We'll take one more poke at it. There we go. All right. 21 speed, 2 slices left. Those are good mods. Those are high potential mods. I think that's it. That's all that's worth slicing out of here right now. Nothing else came up. That's a good mod. We'll lock that down. Even though it's tenacity without a tenacity main stat, 18 speed, it doesn't matter what the stats are. Speed mod is a speed mod. Alright, that's going to do it for mods. Let's talk about Datacrons real quick. Datacrons. Look at this set of Datacrons. Wow, 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 wow. Look at all the stuff we've got. This is the tank one. This is the turn meter one. I don't really have a lot of teams that can take advantage of this. But I kind of figured out a team to play around with on the Loquitur account that maybe I could use Grievous. I might be able to do something like that on this account too. Do like Grievous and 2 relics and try to make him like super tanky, and then the tank gets revived the first time it dies. We could do like Grievous Sunfax Spy. That'd be a wacky little team. It wouldn't have much top-end threat because Grievous wouldn't be getting his droid stuff. Yeah, the possibilities for me using these Datacrons is pretty much limited to Vader. Right? We could put together like Vader, crew. I mean, on offense, right? You'd use them on offense. Do just like Vader, crew, and nothing else and still take advantage of it. Really limited on what we could do with them, though. So let's just do it for stats, because if we get good stats, we can always put the good stats onto Shock T and the clones or another character like that. What do we get here? Defense and defense. I like that. Let's keep unlocking this. Oh, we're running out of materials fast. We're out of level 1 materials already. Look at that. Instantly. Let's just go for good stats. What's going on here? Go for stats. Crit avoidance. More defense. Look at all the defense we're rolling on this thing. Unlock this tier. Scoundrel characters. There's nothing here for us. We don't have good bounty hunters in this account. We're just getting stats. That's all we're doing. We're just getting stats. Crit damage. I mean, this is the only one that's kind of a throwaway. But yeah, so tons of defense. Crit damage. Can use that with our clone troopers. All right, but that's about all that I could scrounge up with the normal Conquest. Hard Conquest is a lot more stuff available for us. Let's go into ships real quick. Check on ships. See if there's anything that I want to do, like with the Ghost or Phantom or anything. We can do this. I want everything on this ship that I can get. I may even need to gear those characters up a little bit. And it's worth pumping up the damage because I'm using this as a reinforcement. So we're going to keep committing stuff to this profundity fleet. Same thing here. That's turn meter gain. This is turn meter gain on a basic. Let's do it. Let's do it. Turn meter reduction here. Let's do it. All right. Working on profundity ships, throwing away all of our ship omegas on reinforcements. It's good though. It's good. Millennium Falcon is done, right? We didn't do the reinforcements because we're using it as a starting ship, so we can kick it off, right? I mean, we don't really need that reinforce ability. Let's kick it off of here for now. Same thing with the Outrider. I think we're done with this. Let's kick it off with favorites. Boot. See ya. All right. Alrighty, let's take a look at chat. Alright, let's see. Nicest says a long time ago, Gear 9 Ewoks. If you did the C3PO event with Gear 9 Ewoks, that's some crazy RNG. Some crazy good luck. CG, stop selling your packs, and Dust Cannon says, why would we do that? We need more of your money. Yeah, they always need money. C3PO ends up being worth a lot because of a lot of GP because of all the skills. Yeah, he's a lot of galactic power. That's absolutely true. Let's see what else we got over here. Okay. All right. Accuracy mod on HR Scout so he doesn't miss his TM gain. Not sure if it's worth it. Oh, that's interesting. Three-speed grays are worth slicing to green? No. Three-speed grays? If you start out with the worst roll at... No. Nah. I like 5-speed to even try. 3-speed, I throw away 3-speed mods. Because statistically, you've already lost 2-speed. Whatever you did on that mod, whatever speed you got, it could have been 2-speed more if it started out with 5-speed. So yeah, I'm really picky about the gray mods. If they don't look really good, I don't slice them. I just don't want to waste the slicing materials, you know? Like, let's say you took a shot at it and you got a 5. It's an 8-speed mod. But I don't want to slice an 8-speed mod to blue. I want 10-speed mods, 10 or 11. If a mod isn't 10 or 11, I'm really reluctant to slice it. I'll slice some 9s on triangles and certain crosses, but yeah, when I'm talking about blue and purple slices, I'd like 10 speed, 10 or 11. DL, did you tell your wife that you don't like sand? Is that how she fell with you? I don't know how my wife fell for me. I think she was duped and mystified. That's why Kenobi hit on Tatooine, because sand is annoying. I just realized what a genius. It all makes sense now. The sand was so rough and irritating, Riva and 5th couldn't even sense him, though he was just around a corner hiding. Yeah, they're pretty bad Inquisitors, right? And we need to contact Star Wars Theory and tell him that we solved Star Wars. Nice. Halt, you have not successfully applied 122,603 Chirotech to the Inquisitor faction. That's funny. Any chance you can guide us through the mall event in Proving Grounds? I don't even know. On those events, I usually just put in my best team and I win, and then you can sim it after that. So for the Proving Ground stuff on Loquitur, I've played it exactly once. I did it once, I beat it, and then I just sim it from there on out. Alrighty, guys. I actually have to get going tonight. I've got some other plans. I was supposed to be somewhere at 7 o'clock. I'm 4 minutes late. Let's get in here and do the last thing that we have to do, which is sign up for the old Grand Arena. I might mess around with my defenses a little bit, but that's it. We're going to sign up for Grand Arena there. I don't know if I'm going to put CLS on defense or not. I think, you know, maybe giving my opponent something to fight with on defense might be nice. But a lot of the opponents I'm fighting just, they have me overpowered by so much that I feel like just let them clear. The profundity will stand, so they'll get 3 zones. And then I'll just keep everything for offense and go for a full clear myself. So I think that's going to be my short-term strategy. Let's see if that works out. Alrighty. That's going to wrap it up for today's Inquisitor Obticeo update. We got that 3PO started. We got Han to Relic. We got Chewie to Relic. We got CLS joining the team now, so that trio is done. Finish out those last 2 to try to give ourselves a good hard conquest team. Next time hard conquest rolls around, I will artificially fatten my account and get that thing up to 4 million, and we'll try hard conquest the very next time it's up. And I want that CLS team done, or at least close to done, so that I can use that in hard conquest to beat some of the harder nodes that I'm going to have to fight against. That's the hope. We'll see if it works out in my favor. That CLS team and the clones team is about all I've got that's really good. I got the Radis team too that I can beat some teams with, so we'll have kind of 3 teams to work on hard conquest with. It's going to be pretty brutal, but let's see what we can get. All right, thank you all. Hit that like button on the way out. If you didn't hit it on the way in, I would appreciate it. It helps me. It helps the channel, and please do that if you could for me. Subscribe if you want to watch more stuff like this in the future, and of course, join us over on Discord. The link is in the description down below. You can come hang out with all the rest of us on Discord. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next